overseas. Hello there, Dreamweavers and Malanites. Are you still contemplating whether or not that spinning top fell or not? You're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the labyrinth that is Inception. So buckle up, because this journey through dreams is about to get real, or should I say, surreal. In 2010, Christopher Nolan presented us with Inception, a movie that is as visually stunning as it is cerebrally challenging. And just to get your mind gears grinding, what was your initial response to the haunting? Was it a dream or reality? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Now that you're pondering the complex narrative, let's unravel the layers by diving first into the concept of the dream team, and then diving deeper into the mechanics of their world. Nolan introduces us to a truly unique ensemble, Cobb's team. Not your regular Caped Crusaders, but masterminds of a unique dimension of the dream dimension. Meet Cobb, portrayed by Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not in the business of stealing material possessions, so what he's after is far more elusive, information. But wait, there's a catch. His late wife, Mole, haunts him in this subconscious world, making him a wild card in his own game. This gives us a glimpse into the themes of guilt and redemption that we see throughout the movie. But what do you think? Is Cobb's complexity his strength or his downfall? Share your insights below. While Cobb leads the charge, he couldn't do it without his highly capable team. Let's switch gears and talk about his irreplaceable point man. Music playing. Arthur is more than just Cobb's wingman. Think of him as a Swiss Army knife in human form. He's got the expertise to keep the mission on track, down to the tiniest detail. Now that we've peeled back the layers of our lead characters, we can soon delve into the mind-bending technicalities of their world, including dream layers, time, and the all-important kick. But before we do, let's quickly touch on other key characters like Mole, Ariadne, and Fisher. Their roles add not just complexity but depth to this intricate dreamscape. Alright, Dreamweavers, you've met the players, but what about the playground? How does the realm of the subconscious work in Inception? This is where things get seriously exciting and perhaps a bit confusing, so let's break it down, shall we? First up is the concept of nested dreams, or as I like to call it, the Matryoshka doll of dreams. Each layer isn't just a unique setting, it's an entirely new world with its own set of rules. While this may be a storytelling trick to add complexity, it also serves a thematic purpose, mirroring the layers within our own subconscious, our fears, hopes, and hidden desires. But do you think the movie pulls this off effectively, or does it get lost in its own complexity? Sound off in the comments below. From layered dreams to the ticking clock that governs them, let's talk about time. In Inception, time isn't merely a spectator, it's an active player. As you dive deeper into the layers, time dilates, giving you more room to operate, but also more room to get lost. Limbo, a place where time almost ceases to exist. It's a realm so detached from reality that getting trapped there feels like an eternity. It stands as a cautionary tale: the deeper you go, the harder it is to come back. Would you dare to venture into limbo? Let us know. Just when you think you've got a handle on time, here comes the kick to pull you back to reality. Or does it? The kick is your emergency exit to the fire alarm in the dream world that catapults you back to the waking state. Coordinating a kick throughout multiple dream layers, well, that's a logistics nightmare, and it's fascinating to watch. Now that we've sorted out the mechanics of the dreamscape, let's dig into its philosophy. What's Nolan attempting to say about the nature of reality in our own minds? Nolan keeps us pondering the boundaries between dreams and reality. The totem is supposed to be the referee, but even that is up for debate. What's your take on this? Is reality just a shared dream? With reality in question, it's only natural to explore the subconscious, of the place where reality is both constructed and deconstructed, whether it's confronting past traumas or unlocking secret doors in the maze of the mind. The film dives headfirst into the enigma of the human subconscious. It's not just a warehouse of memories, it's an active, living entity epitomized by the dream architecture. From labyrinthine layouts to paradoxical geometries, Nolan illustrates the mind as a never-changing landscape, fertile but fraught with danger. Intrigued? Confused? Let's discuss. As we navigate through the dream layers and time loops, it's time to ask what's the philosophy behind all these mental gymnastics? Get ready for an intellectual deep dive. This film is more than just visual splendor, it's a philosophical treasure trove. How does it resonate with you? Have you ever felt like questioning your own reality after watching it? If the movie's philosophy is its soul, then its visual and auditory elements are its beating heart. Ready for some ironclad sweetness? The visual elements in Inception are nothing short of groundbreaking. Cities fold, trains interrupt traffic, and we're left picking our jaws up off the ground. Do you have a favorite visual spectacle in the movie? Share it in the comments. And the music, Hans Zimmer's compositions are characters in their own right, adding urgency, fear, and, at times, even a sense of awe. How does the soundtrack shape your experience of the film? Speaking of experiences, what's a heist if it doesn't challenge conventional wisdom? Inception does exactly that by flipping the very concept of a heist. Let's dive into it. It's not about taking, it's about giving. Planting an idea so deep that it blooms organically within the individual's mind. How do you feel about this ethical curveball? The power of an idea cannot be underestimated. It can spark a fire, fuel a revolution, or topple an empire. Let's reflect on that for a moment. Small ideas can indeed lead to big effects, both in the world of Inception and in our own reality. Does the film make you reflect on the impact of your own thoughts and ideas? Share your insights as we question our own thoughts and dreams. Let's consider what Inception has to say from a psychological perspective. Each character, in their unique way, represents a mental state or struggle. Have you ever related to a character's internal conflict? Feel free to share your thoughts below. Symbols in Inception aren't just for show, they carry deep meaning. Let's decode some of them. From mazes to spinning tops, Nolan uses visual metaphors to enhance the narrative's depth. The narrative via what image captivated you the most. Eventually, let's tackle that ending that left us all in a philosophical quagmire. Did the top fall? Is Cobb still dreaming? It's the question that has sparked a million debates. What's your take? Join the conversation below. It's been a journey, hasn't it? Inception is not just a movie, it's an experience that keeps you thinking long after the credits roll. So, what did you think of our deep dive? Was it dreamy enough, or did it kick you back to reality? Like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the cinematic subconscious. Until then, keep questioning your reality. You never know when you might need a kick. We've covered so much ground from the plot to the philosophy, but what about the cultural shockwaves Inception sent around the world? Ready to see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Nolan's brainchild didn't just entertain, it altered the fabric of modern cinema. Have you noticed a shift in the kinds of themes and storytelling approaches movies are willing to explore post-Inception? Let's talk about it. Gone are the days when blockbusters could coast on flashy visuals alone. Inception raised the bar, demanding that modern films engage both the senses and the mind. What other movies do you think have been inspired by Inception? Share your thoughts. And it's not just movies that felt the aftershocks. Inception became a meme machine that keeps on giving. Ready to go deeper into meme culture? You know a movie has reached iconic status when it infiltrates the world of memes. Do you have a favorite Inception meme or phrase that you just can't resist using? From "we need to go deeper" to that unmistakable Bram sound, Inception has left a lasting imprint on internet culture. Come on, admit it. Have you ever tried mimicking that sound? Let us know. But the impact doesn't stop there. It's transcended the world of film and memes to become something much more. Let's explore its role as a cultural touchstone. Music playing. It's not just a movie, it's part of our cultural lexicon. How many times have you described a complicated situation as being like something out of Inception? Do you have any favorite Inception references in pop culture? Share them below. We've navigated through the many layers of Inception, both in the movie and its impact on our world. Time for some final thoughts. Inception is more than just a movie, it's a cultural phenomenon. A fascinating heist story, a tragic love saga, and a philosophical marvel all rolled into one. Is there an element of Inception that resonates with you the most? So, what did we miss? Any burning theories or overlooked details? We want to hear from you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cinematic deep dives. And remember, dream carefully, because you never know when you'll need a kick to pull you back.